That's what it sounds like when you stop asking for permission and just become. Yo.
I used to dim my light just to make them feel seen. Used to swallow my truth just to keep shit clean. Had me questioning me like who I gotta be, just to sit at a table that ain't built for me. I was bending my edges, sanding down my tone, trying to make myself fit in a space that ain't home. Now I stand how I stand, I don't shift, I don't fold. If it cost me myself, I'm not paying that toll. No apologies, not for me, not for how I breathe. No apologies, I'm just me, take it or leave. I done wore every mask just to feel accepted. Whole time losing me, feeling disconnected. Now I talk how I talk, every word unedited. If it hit, let it hit, I'm not here to protect it. I got scars in my story, I don't cover those. That's the proof I survived what was meant to close. Every flaw got a rhythm, every truth got a tone. I don't hide anymore, I just let it be shown. No apologies, not for me, not for how I breathe. No apologies, I'm just me, take it or leave. Had to sit with the parts I was taught to reject. The insecure little voice I ain't learned to protect. Had to pull her in close like you safe, you can rest. Now she speak through my chest every time I express. See, authenticity ain't always pretty and neat. It's the cracks in your voice when you finally speak. It's the truth hitting hard even when it's not sweet. It's choosing your soul over needing to be liked in the street. I don't owe the world a softer version of me. I don't owe nobody's silence to keep their comfort intact. If I'm too much, then maybe you just not enough space to hold me. No apologies, this is me. Every layer you see, no apologies. I'm finally who I'm meant to be. No apology. I walk in the room and I don't adjust. If they feel away, that's not my dust. I done carried enough, that was never mine. Now I set it down and I draw that line. I'm not shrinking again just to keep the peace. That version of me had to be released. Now I move with a presence you can't compete. Not loud, but grounded, and that runs deep. No apologies. Nah, nah.
Steps off, baby. This ain't just a vibe, it's a sanctuary. You just walked into the love palace. Welcome to a daily dose of Dee. Wrap yourself in satin truth. This love ain't rushed, it's velvet smooth. Silk on your spirit, rose in your mouth. Let me show you what healing's really about. Ooh, she don't play with pleasure, nah. Only pours it where it's earned. Let it burn slow. A daily dose of Dee. Let the love run deep and free. One touch and you'll believe. She's the calm, she's the heat, she's the peace you need. Here in the love palace, where even broken ships sail smooth. Anchor down, baby, daily dose of Dee. Your prescription to feel seen. No refills, just show up and receive. Let your ships drift into healing seas. We don't chase waves, we ride them. She don't beg, she just glows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da, 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 da.
There comes a moment when the mask gets too heavy to hold, when the version of you that pleases everyone else starts suffocating the truth inside your chest. And in that moment, you realize you were never meant to shrink to be loved. You were never designed to dilute your magic. You were meant to stand tall in your truth, to speak your name without hesitation, to walk in rooms and not ask for permission to exist. This is the journey of becoming. This is the courage to say, I'm not for everyone, and that's my power. Welcome to being unapologetically you. Welcome to Daily Dose of Dee. Grand rising, grand afternoon, or grand evening, depending on what time of day you're watching Daily Dose of Dee. I am your host, GoddessDee of Love. How's everyone doing today on this Monday? Yes, we're just moving right through the month of April. It is already the 13th, y'all. Ooh, the kids are back to school from spring break, but they only got like another month or so and they out of school here in Georgia. When I tell you time is flying, it is definitely flying. But y'all, today here at Daily Dose of D, we're going to call this Motivate Yourself Monday because the subject that we're talking about today, let me just go ahead and tell you what the word of the day is. It's unapologetically me. The definition is living authentically, embracing your true self without excuse or regret, refusing to shrink for others' approvals. hmm Yes, we're talking about being unapologetically yourself. And on this Motivate Yourself Monday, the quote of the day is, my authenticity is not up for negotiation. I am unapologetically me. So, once again, everybody, thank you for coming to Daily Dose of D here at the Love Palace. If you are new here, I am your host, Goddess D of Love, and this is Daily Dose of D. Today, I'm driving into something that sounds simple, but it's actually one of the hardest things to master, and that's being unapologetically you. We spend so much of our lives trying to fit into boxes that weren't even made for us. So today, it's all about breaking down those walls and standing in your own truth. So, the word unapologetically means to live, speak, and exist without feeling the need to apologize for who you are. It comes from the word apology, right? Which originally meant a defense or a justification. From the Greek word apologia, meaning to speak in one's defense. So when you are an unapologetic, you are no longer explaining or defining your existence. You are simply just being. To be unapologetically you means you show up as your authentic self without shrinking, hiding, or seeking approval. It's not about being rude or careless. It's about being rooted. Let me say that again. It's not about being rude or careless. It's about being rooted, honest, and aligned. It is the act of existing without feeling the need to explain your soul to people who do not have a seat at your table. Being being unapologetically you means you've reached a point where your internal peace is more important than external approval. Like I mentioned before, you aren't being rude or loud for the sake of it. You're just done shrinking yourself so others can feel comfortable. You ever notice how we say sorry for things we shouldn't? hmm Like speaking up, taking space, or choosing ourselves. That's conditioning. Being unapologetically you is unlearning that. Y'all hear what I said there? Have you noticed you say sorry for things you shouldn't? For you speaking up, for you being in a space, for you choosing yourself. That is conditioning, Love Palace family. So we are going to unlearn that and become our unapologetic self. So stay right here because coming up, I'm diving into whether being unapologetically yourself is actually a good thing or if it comes at a cost. Think about that. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button while we're on this break. And go ahead and share this out and say, hey, Goddess D Love is over there talking about how you can be unapologetically you on this Motivate Yourself Monday. I'll be right back with you right after these messages.
That's a violation. Don't blend in. Stay in your lane. There's no traffic in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Be honest and stay in your lane. I ain't gotta taint nothing. I don't have to change the story, be delicate. I could be unapologetic. I ain't gotta peel it back none because it discredit the sacrifices that it take. You know what I'm saying? And it discredit the struggle.
Welcome back, beautiful people. Hey, if you did not get an opportunity today on this wonderful Motivate Yourself Monday, go over to Holistic Royalty by Kels. She had a beautiful meditation to go ahead and end your night with, okay? If you didn't get to go this morning, go ahead and, you know, tap into Holistic Royalty by Kels meditation on Mondays and Fridays with yoga, okay? Hit the like button, notification. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Get that good meditation to get your day or night start, and also that yoga and a variety of other things that she will have on her page, okay? So now, let's really get into the truth of this subject we talking about today, right? Because what we talking about is unapologetically me, no defense needed. We talking about unapologetically being yourself. Now, before the break, I asked, is Is it good to be unapologetically yourself? What y'all think? You might wonder if it's a good thing to live that way. And I'm going to say this answer very loud and clear. Yes, but with the side of wisdom. Being unapologetically yourself is the only way to find your tribe. If you're constantly wearing a mask, the people who love the mask are going to stick around. But the people who would love the real you, you'll never find it. It's the highest form of self-respect. Being unapologetically yourself is powerful, but it's also uncomfortable. Let me say that again to you. Being unapologetically yourself is very powerful, people, but it's also uncomfortable. It's good because it leads to freedom, clarity, and self respect. But the challenge is it may challenge your relationships. There's expectations and even your own fear. The truth is, when you start showing up as your real self, people who benefit from your silence or your smallness may not celebrate your growth. But that doesn't make it wrong. It makes it real, family. Sometimes people say, "Oh, you changed. Oh, you acting different. Oh, you acting funny." Like it's a bad thing. But growth will always look like change to someone who preferred the old version of you. Let me say that again. But growth, the growth that you're doing, will always look like change to someone who prefers the old version of you. hmm Yeah. Aspects of living unapologetically. You can recognize what actually looks like real life. Now, let's talk about the key aspects of living unapologetically. Let's talk about that. Okay? What are some of the key things if you're going to live unapologetically yourself? That's going to involve radical self honesty. You have to be honest with yourself about who you are and be in your truth. You're going to have to set them firm boundaries. When I say firm boundaries, that means these boundaries ain't moving. They not flip floppy. They firm, right? You also got to have the courage. Listen to this, y'all. You got to have the courage to be disliked because everybody is not going to like you. It's about knowing your values so well that you don't have to look at the crowd to know if you're doing the right thing. hmm Family, living unapologetically means knowing who you are and honoring that truth daily. It looks like setting boundaries without guilt, expressing your thoughts without fear, and choosing yourself without needing validation. It also means accepting your fall, accepting your flaws, because your growth, progress, and your uniqueness. You got to accept what you not so-called perfect at, right? Because it's your growth process and it's your own uniqueness. So you got to accept that when you are becoming unapologetically you. You stop comparing and then you're going to start embracing. You stop performing and start being. Like I said, it's not about being perfect, but you know what it's about? It's about being honest. Some days you're confident, and some days you're healing. Both of those are still you, though. So, coming up next, what does being unapologetic look like in a relationship? This one might hit real home for you guys. I'm going to talk about this right after these messages.
I don't know about anybody else, but this season of my life is called my turn. But this is just my perspective. And yes, I mean that in the most very humble, but most selfish way. I have poured, waited, and been patient. I've showed up for everybody else, but I am choosing myself in this season. This season is not about proving anything to anybody. It's about me honoring where I am and what I need right now without negotiating it. I'm being selfish with my time, baby, my energy, and my peace. Not because I'm cold or bitter, but because now I can see things clearly. Calling it my turn, though, don't mean that I forgot about who didn't help me and who done stayed down. It just means that I stopped abandoning myself to keep the peace for people who were never going to make room for me anyway. I'm not explaining to myself to nobody. I'm not apologizing. This is my turn because I have earned it. Because I have survived that waiting season. Because I learned the lesson and I'm standing in it and on it. Very selfish, very confident, and very unapologetic. But that's just my perspective. What's your perspective? Have a good day. Peace.
Smoking nerves, energy shine. Every drop, every scent. Dream I could send.
Thing you see here, clean, set, quick grab deals. $20 becomes $12, 40% off. Single items only. No bundles, no extras. Different scents, different blends. All moving. If you've been waiting to try something, this is your moment. $12 each. Limited stock on every item. Once it's in the learn. It's authorized. Available right now at ChamakaEssentials.com. Tap the site, fill your cart, and you're set. Start saving today.
Shows my heart's content. Dream I could essentials. House of blessings, minds praise.
Welcome back, family. Make sure you still tap into www.shamakaessentials.com. She still has 40% off selected items for this spring sale. So go ahead. That's going to be in the chat. Check out the website, y'all. It's some things in there that's going to help you to be unapologetically you. You feel me? All right. Now, let's talk love, connection, and truth. Okay? That's what we're going to talk about now when it comes to being unapologetically in relationships. When we take this vibe into relationships, unapologetically takes on a beautiful meaning. It means showing up as your full self from day one. Did y'all hear that? In relationships, being unapologetic means showing up as your true, authentic self day one. You aren't playing games or pretending to like things you hate just to keep someone interested. In a relationship, it looks like saying what you mean and meaning what you say, while allowing your partner the space to do the same. It's about being a whole person rather than a half looking for another half. You hear that? It's about being a whole you, a whole person. You, your whole self, y'all. Y'all hear me? And that person is their whole self instead of looking for a half of another. I hope y'all got that. In a relationship, being unapologetically you means you don't abandon yourself to keep someone else comfortable. Mm-mm. You communicate your needs, you honor your boundaries, and you stay true to your values. It also means allowing others to be themselves too. It's not about control. Let me say that again. It's not about control, but you know what it's about, family? It's about alignment. The right people won't require you to shrink. If you have to constantly silence yourself to keep the peace, is that really peace? Do I need to say that again? Yes, I do. If you have to constantly silence yourself to keep the peace, ask yourself, is that really peace? Now, there's pillars to this being unapologetically me, and there's three of them. And I'm going to discuss those with you right now, okay? Let's go ahead and discuss that first pillar. Now, this first pillar, of course, is self awareness. You have to know who you are before you can stand in it. You have to know who you are before you can stand in it. The conscious effort to recognize one's strength, weakness, thoughts, and emotion. It involves understanding your true identity, including personal, professional, and emotional. That's the first one. Self awareness, being honest with yourself. The second one is self acceptance, embracing all parts of you, not just the polish and the polished version, embracing every facade of yourself, including your limitations and your past mistakes. You're going to do this with compassion and kindness. It entails moving past a need for perfection and embracing one's unique, evolving nature. Now we're at the third pillar. This is self expression, having the courage to show up as the version of yourself consistently, acting on one's awareness and acceptance to live authentically. This is the unapologetic part, where actions align with your true identity, pushing past fear of judgment and setting healthy boundaries. Now, did you notice something when I gave you these three pillars? Let me say them to you again. There's self awareness, there's self acceptance, and there's self expression. All those three pillars didn't say they have to have awareness, they have to have acceptance, right? They have to have expression. It's itself. These pillars create a solid foundation that can't easily be shaken by opinions or pressure. You have to know who you are. You have to be okay what with what you find. And you have to have the strength to put that person out into the world every single day. You cannot be unapologetic about a version of yourself you haven't fully accepted. You cannot be unapologetic about a version of yourself you haven't fully accepted. No, that wasn't a glitch. I meant to say that two times so y'all can hear that for everybody in the building, okay? So stay tuned because next I'm going to talk about integration and how becoming unapologetically you brings your whole self together right after these messages.
Once you start moving unapologetically, that's when you tap into your superpower as a person. Like, a lot of us never really dig deep enough to find out what we actually capable of because we're so busy trying to please everybody else, trying to make sure everybody else is comfortable with what I'm doing or what I'm saying or this move I want to make or whatever the case may be. Like, somebody told me a long time ago, bro, like, if you live for other people's approval, then you'll die by their rejection. And that's real. Like, you gotta stop trying to factor in what everybody else is feeling and what everybody else is thinking into what it is that you want to do. You gotta go for yours. Move based on what benefits you. That's how you get in them rooms that you need to be in. You understand? Like, that's how you advance in that career that you've been trying to advance in. That's how you really tap into that relationship with that person that you know is solid and y'all trying to build something great. You gotta move unapologetically. It don't matter what nobody else say. They not living your life. You gotta do what's best for you. And if that makes them uncomfortable, or if they don't necessarily like the energy that you're coming with, then they don't need to be around you.
Where the love at? I see black hatred. Come on, bruh. Why come y'all still be on that fake shit? Come on, bruh. How you black hating on blacks? That shit racist. Come on, bruh. If they don't give it back to us, then should we just take it? Come on, brother. Where the love at? I see black hatred. Come on, bruh. Why come y'all still be on that fake shit? Come on, bruh. How you black hating on blacks? That shit racist. Come on, bruh. If they don't give it back to us, then should we just take it? Come on, brother. Brother. Come on, brother. Go. Yeah, each one and teach one. Come on, brother. Go. Brother, you tired of seeing people suffer, my brother. Go, brother. Hey, come on, still in that emergency state. Go ready the date. If we don't get the act right, it just might be too late. No longer the wait, it's about time we elevate. I know you love to talk down and debate, but how we gon' find a way to keep the kids from getting hit by bullets dead straight on the switch of a gun that didn't fucked up the aim? Don't trip, I'm still pulling up on Saturday at 2 or even 2:30. Big mouthpiece back to clear up your vision, cause I know it's been getting blurry. They say that boy funny and he's strictly good vibes only. COC money land and this G is still a homies. Don't forget every other mental health money that come pull up on me. At about 2:45, we can't go live like it's us only. Surely but surely, old boy said he my dog, but this I heard he been hating on me. Hey, hold up, homie, come on, brother. Where the love at? I see black hatred. Come on, my sister, don't you know you are destined for greatness? Come on, sister, I put big brother mouthpiece in your playlist. Come on, sister, sleep with your twin husband, see that's tasteless. Come on, sister, where the love at? I see black hatred.
Welcome back, Love Palace family. I apologize for that last segment. I didn't realize I had the banner up, y'all. But I'm being unapologetically me, letting you know that I make mistakes too, okay? You feel me? I do apologize for that, but I hope you guys still receive that message. Hey, so listen up. Make sure you are subscribed to Come On Brother Big Mouthpiece. He has a lot of them good old discussions, right? On Saturdays. And he said he's gonna come back maybe with motivational Mondays every once in a while, but we got the new show that we got going on too as well. So, but Saturday, hit your notification button. So when Mouthpiece goes live, you'll know it's a good time over there. You get some good laughs. It's you get to express your opinion. So come on, brothers, come on, sisters, come on, everybody to Big Mouthpiece. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so you don't miss an episode of Come On, Brother. Okay. So now that I got the right screen up, y'all, I'm not hiding behind the screen. Let's go deeper into this conversation of being unapologetically you, okay? So, I said we're going to talk about integration. So, living this way eventually leads to something called integration. What's integration? What's integration, GoddessDee? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me tell you what it is. Integration is when your inside matches your outside. See, that big old word is just to say what's in the inside is in the outside. Integration. There's no more friction between who you are in private and who you are at work or on social media. Let me say that again. There's no more friction between who you are in private and who you are at work or who you are on social media. Everything, when I say everything, aligns. You stop feeling drained because you aren't using all your energy to maintain a facade, to be fake, to be phony. hmm When you live unapologetically, you begin to integrate all parts of yourself, the confident and the vulnerability, the past and the present, the healed and the healing. Think about people like Oprah Winfrey, who embrace her voice despite criticism, or my girl Lizzo, who celebrates her body and individuality in a world that tried to box her in. They didn't become accepted at first. They accepted themselves first. Let me say that again. They didn't become accepted first. They accepted themselves first. And that's integration. When your inner truth matches your outer life. You ever feel like you're different in every room? Integration is when you don't have to switch versions of yourself anymore. Now, don't get this confused as um, reading the room right or fitting in a space or adapting to a space because that's different. You're still going to be yourself even though it might be something that's different for you. You can adapt to it, but you're still going to be yourself. Integration means you don't switch who you are anymore. You're the same inside and you're the same outside, but you can adapt to different circumstances. Now, we're at the part of Daily Dose of Dee where I should say, unapologetically offer 7 ways to become unapologetically yourself. Okay? Let's go through these 7 ways before we close out today. Okay? So if you're ready to make this shift, like I say, I'm offering 7 ways to start being unapologetically yourself right now, right here, today. So let's go with the first one. Y'all ready? You have to stop asking for permission to live your life. It's that simple. The very first step. You don't have to ask for permission to live your life. You start by telling yourself the truth about who you are and what you want. The very first step. Stop asking for permission to be who you are. Be true about who you are and what you want. The second start. Now this one right here, y'all. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me start saying no to things that drain your spirit without giving you an hour long explanation. Okay. You practice saying no without over explaining. Start saying no to things that drain your spirit, your soul, your body, and giving a long hour explanation to somebody. Practice saying no without over explaining because it's so simple. No, I'm talking to myself, y'all. No. See how that is? You don't have to explain that. No. You don't have to do a long explanation or over explain. You can say no because blah blah blah. But you don't have to have an hour or 2 hour explanation of the word no. It's just that simple. The third way, celebrate your own unique, weird quirks that you might have, right? Because those are actually your superpowers. something that might seem weird or you do different, that's your superpowers. Embrace your uniqueness instead of hiding it. I know a lot of us tend to do that because I don't want people to look at me a certain way. Oh, if that's who you are. I enjoy when people have a different little quirk to them. I like that because that is them. That's your superpower. Embrace it. Fourth, the fourth way that I'm giving you to be authentically yourself. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes so they don't define your future. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes so they don't go with you into the future. So many people don't forgive themselves of their past mistakes that they still stuck there and they can't even move forward in the future because they like, I did this and I did that and this and that. They're just bringing it on into the future and messing up your life, right? In the future, you got to forgive yourself of your past mistakes and move forward. You forgive yourself for the past version of you. Okay. The fifth one, surround yourself with people who fuel your fire rather than those who try to dim your light. The people that's going to uplift you. The people that's going to say, yes, you're doing great. Yes, uplift you. Don't get it twisted. They also going to tell you, hey, you did this, this, that as well, because that's constructive criticism. But you want to be around people that's going to fuel you, because when you put fuel to the fire, it makes you better, right? And that fuel may not always be good or seem good at the time. It might be criticism, but it's actually full fuel, excuse me, to start that fire, to spark it, to make it bigger, rather than dimming your light. Okay. The sixth, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. Y'all hear that? Speak your truth even if your voice shakes. You allow yourself to be seen and heard even when it feels uncomfortable. I had to learn this, Love Palace family. There was things I was uncomfortable about. There was things that I was afraid to speak up about. And my voice did shake and sometimes still does. But I still speak my truth. You know why? Because it's mine. Because it's mine. So I offer that you speak your truth. Stop seeking approval for decisions that align with your life. And the last one, most importantly, you commit to showing up as yourself daily. Every single day, be yourself, even if it's hard. Practice self-compassion daily, because being yourself in a world that wants you to be someone else is a marathon, not a sprint. You hear those? Those are the 7 ways that I am offering to you today. It's a practice. You got a daily practice, family. This ain't a one-time decision. Oh, I'm going to be my true self today, and that's it. That don't even sound right, does it, family? I'm going to be my true self today, and that's it. Because then you're really not being true if you're just going to do it for one day. But you're going to practice being yourself daily. This is not a one-time decision. Some days you're going to feel bold and vibrant, and some days you might feel unsure. But keep showing up as your true self. Okay? So, don't go anywhere, family, because I'm going to close this with why this journey truly matters, okay? Right after these messages.
You don't know what one of my issues is? One of my issues is I take on other people's problems. Since I was bullied so much, I kind of got this superhero syndrome that I could be minding my business, hear somebody messing with somebody else. Out of nowhere, like, no, I got you. I'll say something. I'll say something. You wanna know what I discovered? Each year, I'll say something. Then everybody don't like me. Then I look up and all them back kicking it. And I done lost a whole connection because I'm in a battle I should have never been in the... Who am I preaching to this morning?
I start on left bare feet and wet sand. Ocean knows my name before I ever speak back. Salt in the skin, wind in my hair. Standing where water meets sky, I'm aware. I look up once, heaven responds. White light moves through, truth carries on. Had to walk alone, never did. Body and clothes keeps me for what I skill. He don't say much, just stands his ground. Every near miss, he was around. I don't repay the touch of the night. I carry it all. I carry it.
Welcome back, Love Palace family. Welcome back. Make sure you subscribe to Blended Healing Realms. She has some motivation for you every day at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what that's going to do? It's going to help you to be unapologetically you, along with different series, Dear Friend, Poetry and Pulls, The Ancestors, Echoes of the Ancestors, so many beautiful, wonderful things that she's doing. But you got to subscribe, and then you got to hit that notification. And you know what? If it resonates with you, go on and share that out, because some good information, okay? So let's go ahead and bring this home, okay? Remember, we're talking about being unapologetically you today. So why does it matter to be unapologetically you? Well, at the end of the day, it is vital to be unapologetically you because your life is the only one you get. It's simple because this life right now is the only one you get. If you spend it living for everyone else's expectation, you'll wake up one day wondering where you went. Being authentic is the only path to true joy and deep connection. It's about being the main character in your own story and realizing that you are more than enough exactly as you are right now. Being unapologetically you is important because it's the foundation of a fulfilled life. When you align with yourself, you attract the right opportunities, the right relationships, and the right experiences. You stop living for approval and start living with the purpose where you stop surviving and start thriving. Y'all hear that? You stop surviving and start thriving. Bars. At the end of the day, the only person you have to live with forever is you. Think about that, Love Palace family.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da, 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 da.
So let me leave you with these words today, family. I am no longer asking for permission to be the version of me that feels the most alive. I'm no longer shrinking to fit in spaces that were never built for my expansion, I'm no longer apologizing for my voice, my truth, and my presence, because I've learned that the things they told me to hide are the very things that make me powerful. I'm learning to stand in my truth, even when my voice shakes. I'm learning to choose myself, even when it's unfamiliar. And every day, I'm becoming more of me, unfiltered, unashamed, and unapologetically free. So if you've been waiting for a sign, for approval, for someone to tell you, okay, this is it right here. This is it. So be bold, be real, be you, unapologetically. Hey everybody, I hope everything went well. I've been having some technical difficulties today. I don't know what's going on. So any of the glitches or things that you might see, I apologize because I'm being unapologetically me. I want to thank you guys for coming to the Love Palace today. And I hope you become unapologetically to yourself. No defense needed, just being who you are. If you know who you are in the inside, it's going to display on the outside. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Love yourself. And you don't have to explain yourself to people. Now, I'm not saying be rude and disrespectful. Let me make that clear now. But be true to who you are. Don't be afraid of being who you are, being seen who you are, being your appearance, the way you talk, the way you dress. Be who you are. As long as you're being respectful and do it with great intention, okay? Because it's always about intention. So once again, thank you for coming to the Love Palace. I appreciate you all for supporting me. But at the end of the day, guess what? I'm going to be unapologetic with me. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the replay game and those that continue to support me in the chat. I love and appreciate you all. I will see you guys real soon. Make sure you tap into all of the COC and any other content creators that come into my chat. Okay? Y'all should be dropping y'all links. Y'all have permission to drop y'all links, y'all. Okay? I will see you guys real soon. Peace and love to everybody. And motivate yourself on this one. I'll see you real soon. Peace and love.
You tapping, you boss. Yeah. GoddessDee. Yeah. We asking one question tonight. Where the love?
Where's the love?
Is it him or is it us? He say she tripping, she say he don't show enough. Where's the love while we keep switching it up? When it won't honesty, men just won't trust.
Where's the love?
Everybody talking tough, but when the heart break, everybody hush.
Where's the love?
Maybe we both messed up.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Where is the Love? We're glad you tuned in.
Blessings on blessings. We appreciate you for sharing your time with us today. You want peace but don't give respect. Then wonder why my attitude, nigga. You say I'm emotional, I say you cold. You say relax, I say be bold. You say loyalty, I say time. Love ain't words if you never show sign.
Now you looking confused like,
what did I do?
Now she looking right back like,
you know the truth, huh?
She looking right back like,
you know the truth.
Oh,
where is the love?
Is it him or is it us? He say she tripping, she say he don't show enough. Where is the love while we keep switching it up? Women want honesty, men just won't trust.
Where is the love?
Everybody talking tough, but when the heart break, everybody hush.
Where is the love?
Maybe we both messed up. Tune in tonight, let's talk about us.
He say, I'm working hard just to build my name.
Just on some real shit, my man. It's 8 billion people in the world. Everybody ain't got to like me. I ain't everybody cup of tea. You know what I mean? You know, I'm too strong for some. Might not be strong enough for others. It's fine. I'm cool with that. You ain't got to even fuck with me at all. Nigga, just don't disrespect me, man. I'm real big on treating other people the way I want to be treated. And I'm also real big on treating motherfuckers the way they decide they gonna treat me.
Love like she don't just love, she heals and keep. Let go, let flow. Daily dose of Dee. In the land that's free. In the love palace, ships dock even key. Yeah, we guide the tide. GoddessDee. Whispering back when your heart needs reminding. Dee is divine, Dee is daily, Dee is love, a daily dose.